I had one coming this way.
Yeah.
There was one there. So I had blocked there. I went this way. I went that way. I come round, and I nearly got on them. Watch it. Stop!
Settle it with Kubb.
First of all, Trevor, you just had your first game of Kubb.
And it was jolly enjoyable too.
You played really well.
I did my best.
Very easy to pick up.
Very good. I like the community spirit, everybody joining in with each other and feeling it up, actually feeling involved with the activity, which is quite important for me. It's been a real pleasure to be involved.
Now, obviously, since the Olympics a couple of years ago, disability sport has been on the march. Can you see Kubb slotting into the wheelchair rugby and basketball?
Well, I think that might be a bit of a fantasy, but it would be interesting, wouldn't it? I think it's not going to be difficult to get people involved, disabled people involved in playing Kubb. It's enjoyable. As long as the backup there of people who can assist you and tell you what to do, basically, because I played for half an hour, and if you ask me exactly what I had to do to play again, I'd need somebody there to sort of like point me in the right direction. I've got limited mobility myself, but it was probably quite therapeutic actually doing that. It made me feel good. Yeah, it was great.
So hi Clive, you've
Hiya.
just been introduced to King Kubb for
Yeah.
the first time. First
Yeah.
of all, how did you find it?
Brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Obviously it's a physical game, but can you think of any mental aspects of it, any brain exercises going on?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, there's a set of rules that need to be followed, which is like the logical part of the brain. So there's enough thinking engagement involved to have to know the rules so that you can work out tactics. The second part is the limbic part of the brain, which is all to do with energy and energy connection, and that's where we connect with people on a relationship level. So this is a deeply social game. You know, the fact is you're playing a game that is not too intense. It's got the right amount of involvement, but you've also got time for relationships with other people. So it is very social as far as that's concerned. And then the third area is you're using the instinctive part of the brain, and that's in the actual action of executing the throws. It's the practicality of it and the fact that it's so accessible. You know, you don't have to wander off, 100 miles away to the nearest forest. You can set something up, it's easily set up, which is what trainers need. They don't want something that's too complex. But very quickly you can get into the game mode. That practicality lends itself very much to that training environment. It's a competition without being too serious, but I can guarantee in the corporate world they'll take it seriously and they'll have a laugh about it after. But mainly it's the winners that'll laugh.
Hi, I'm Rhys from King Kubb. Kubb is, pronounced Kubb in Scandinavia, is an ancient Viking game which is growing in popularity around the world. Now the game is played on a lawn with a court of about 8 metres by 5 metres, and the object of the game is to knock over wooden blocks called cubs of your opponent, but the ultimate aim is to knock down your opponent's cubs before knocking down the king to win. We've recently started taking Kubb to schools to great feedback from pupils and staff alike, and are currently developing a schools league in South Wales and the southwest of England. We've worked with a number of professionals in education, mental health care and disability sports, all of whom have identified the physical, psychological and social benefits of playing Kubb. So if you'd like to get involved or learn more about King Kubb and how it can benefit you, your company or organisation, then please visit www.kingkubb.co.uk.